Wanted to do a video discussing the new drone that I just bought. I'm really excited about it. This will be kind of a little bit of a break from the standard vlog style posts that I've been doing, but don't worry, I'll return to that on Wednesday. I did a similar unboxing and first flight video when I got my first drone, the DJI Phantom 3 Standard. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check it out, but I figured it was only fitting that I also do one now with my new DJI Mavic Pro here. I've been talking about getting this thing for months and months now. It's something I've been saving for a long time, and I'm really excited to finally have it. So without further ado, let's unbox this thing and check out what's inside. So opening up the box here, the first thing you'll notice is that it's a lot smaller than any of the Phantom products. Obviously, you guys probably know how small this drone is. You might not be watching this video otherwise, but it is incredibly small, and that's a big reason why I decided to go with it. Probably the biggest reason. Yes, the camera quality is going to be better than the Phantom 3 Standard, but that really wasn't the draw because I shoot most of my videos in 1080p anyways. The biggest thing for me is the size. One of the biggest hassles with the Phantom 3 was that I would have to store it underneath the bed, lug it out, screw the propellers on. It was this whole big process trying to get that thing in the air, and it was a lot harder to take it with me and just travel with it. This guy fits nicely inside my camera bag, which is just a little backpack, and I can take it with me everywhere that I go. It's going to be ready to go whenever I need it. The propellers stay on it, so you just unfold the thing and you put it in the air, and it's this quick, easy process. It's a lot smaller than the Phantom, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to get the shots that I want as I'm traveling around the country. Inside the box, underneath the drone, they've just got a couple of spare sets of propellers. They fit in these little bags here. There's 2 of them in each of them, which is really nice. And then right here, you've got the controller. The controller is so much smaller than that of the Phantom controllers. It's so much more inconspicuous. It almost looks like a video game system. I know a lot of people will say that in reviews, but it really does. I mean, the thing is super tiny. It's really, really nice. And then underneath that, you've just got your little instruction pamphlets here, your manuals, your charger, and then the wiring to go with the charger and the controller. I have not flown this thing yet. This will be the first time that I ever try putting it in the air. I did go through the whole setup process though. There's a bunch of videos online that you can reference to get it all set up. I downloaded the DJI Go app on my phone. It's a different app from the Phantom 3 Standard, so I actually deleted the old app, and they have a new version for this guy and for a few of the other newer drones. So I got that installed. I updated the firmware, which was pretty easy to do. Got the batteries all charged up, and we should be good to go. Unfolding the thing is super easy. You just bring these arms forward here, and then the back arms just flip out down like this, and it's good to go. The back propellers are already attached on there. You can bring them out like this a little bit, but I don't think you have to worry too much about the position of them because centrifugal force will make them go into the right position once it gets spinning and once it gets in the air. Screwing the propellers on is super easy. You just match up the white circle with the white circle one and then the black one with the black one, push it down, twist it, and then they're attached. I think we're about ready for the maiden voyage. Don't forget to remove the gimbal covering and the gimbal clamp before trying to put it in the air. Setting up the controller is pretty easy as well. You just bring down the little phone holder there, slide your phone in, you can plug it in using the USB connector, and then power it on. I am a little bit concerned about the first flight here, not because I don't trust my skills as a drone pilot, but more because I'm a little bit worried about some of the stories I've heard that people have had issues with this thing out of the box. Mainly with the gimbal constantly having shaking issues, focusing issues with the camera, and then issues with the sensors. But I'm about ready to give it a shot. Here we go, guys. Maiden voyage of the DJI Mavic Pro. I'm gonna take off of this picnic table right here. I don't have a drone. What are you talking about? What drone? It's not like I was flying anywhere illegally or anything like that, but it is really nice how inconspicuous and quiet that drone is. I think only a handful of people even noticed that I was flying it, and once you get it up to a certain altitude, you can't even hear it anymore. Also, the range on that thing is way longer than it is on the Phantom 3. I was able to fly it way off in the distance and bring it back. I felt totally in control the whole time. It was really awesome. I didn't really notice any of those camera issues that I mentioned before taking off, but I'm gonna check out the footage on the big screen and see if it looks any worse on there once I get everything blown up. The whole flight experience went well though. I felt like I was totally in control. Like I said, it was really easy to fly it. It was pretty windy. It's really not the calmest day right now, but it handled well and it did a good job. I really do hope that there's not any camera issues and that the footage turned out okay. This drone is gonna make it so much easier for me, like I said, to fly, to pull out of my backpack and just have it with me at all times. I know it's a cliche, but that expression, how does it go? The best camera is the one that you have with you, and this one's gonna be with me all the time. It's stealthy, it has a longer range, it should have better quality overall, so I'm really excited about having it. I'll also be able to sell the Phantom 3, which will help recoup some of the costs of the Mavic Pro, which is substantially more expensive. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful to anybody that's considering buying the Mavic Pro. So far, I definitely recommend it, but I have learned to not really trust DJI. I did have issues with my first Phantom 3 standard, and I know that they're known for having app issues and camera issues and hardware issues with the Mavic here. Fingers crossed, I don't have to deal with any of those for a while, and things work out and I can get some use out of this drone before something horrible happens. I'm really hoping that it works out. I'll talk to y'all in the next video.